Donald Trump faced a fresh torrent of criticism on Wednesday as he moved ahead with plans to build a wall on the Mexican border via executive order. The Secretary of Homeland Security, working with myself and my staff, will begin immediate construction of a border wall, the U.S. President said to applause at the Department of Homeland Security. So badly needed. You folks know how badly needed it is as a help. Trump also signed an executive order that could slash funding for so-called sanctuary cities, and reinstated the Secure Communities program, which encourages broader cooperation between local law enforcement and federal immigration agencies. The George W. Bush-era program was eventually abandoned by the Obama administration due to criticisms that many undocumented migrants who had committed minor crimes or no crimes at all were being swept up in the program. The actions reflect a strong anti-immigration streak in the Trump White House, which includes Attorney General nominee Jeff Sessions, Chief Strategist Steve Bannon and Senior Policy Advisor Stephen Miller. A nation without borders is not a nation, the president said. Beginning today, the United States of America gets back control of its borders, gets back its borders. I just signed 2 executive orders that will save thousands of lives, millions of jobs and billions of dollars. Trump claimed that we're in the middle of a crisis on our southern border, citing an unprecedented surge of undocumented immigrants from Central America that was harming both the U.S. and Mexico. But the likely effectiveness of the planned wall is fiercely disputed. More Mexican immigrants have returned to Mexico from the U.S. than have migrated to the U.S. since the end of the 2007-08 financial crisis, according to the Pew Research Center. Research also shows that immigrants are more law-abiding than non-immigrants. Omar Jadwat, director of the American Civil Liberties Union's Immigrants' Rights Project, said, President Trump's fantasy of sealing the border with a wall is driven by racial and ethnic bias that disgraces America's proud tradition of protecting vulnerable migrants. Trump promised a border wall on the day he launched his campaign for president in June 2015. He used the same speech to brand some Mexican immigrants as criminals and rapists. The border wall pledge often got one of the biggest cheers at Trump's campaign rallies, where mostly white